counters for Pangolier. Only thing he needs to be worried about is getting chained by Ember Spirit and not on Black Dot process. I don't think Ember Spirit is a game winner. I see him doing well, but if you ask me like how many times Ember Spirit won a game last time, so I'm probably gonna say 0, because that's the feeling that I got. It's probably higher than 0.
Yeah, you know my answer.
Balance
Very
in
much.
all things.
Coming in
Prepare for
and
battle.
game number 1 of a second big series. GDVG should be a fun one to say on the DK.
Not the most flashy hero, but gets the job done. Sir Davion. Now he already knows what he's gonna go for. Falcon Blade, Bracer, a bit of a mana regen, because he has a lot of regen coming out from the Dragon Blood. And yeah, this should be an okay lane for him. Let me just check the mat, because the Flame Guard, I think it got a bit of a buff. Magic Absorb 80 and 220, so he can't take it off. Like, he's not going to be able to take it off with the Breathe Fire. He can only take it off level 1. Damage 90, and then he can't take it off.
30 seconds to battle.
So, pretty calm in the middle lane.
Yeah, once you hit level 3 on Ember Spirit, 2 points in the Flame Guard, full duration, can't dispel it, can't take it off. They have a really good combo. They have a bit limited stuns on PSG.LGD. Like, they have Dragon Knight stun, they need to connect with the Rolling Thunder. These are not like guaranteed stuns other than the Dragon Tail. It could be a bit problematic. Good thing is they have no save inside a Chronosphere, nothing against it.
Ultimately, very big with saves. Faith Beyond on this Pangolier, I would agree with the panel. Said it was a pick ban. Keep it out of the hand.
Pangolier? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to agree with them, you know. We've seen a lot of Pango. It was, after Season 1, I know the stats because I've said it so many times. It was the hero with the highest win rate, 71 point something, over 20 games picked. Just overall felt really stable. Like, Pango is a really strong laner. If you combine him with someone who's decently strong, like a Snapcard, there's going to be a lot of minus armor. You need to be careful once Pango gets that lucky shot. It's 3 armor, level 1, and combine that with 6 coming up from the Lil Shredder, 2 from the Blightstone, that's minus 11. Quick and easy math. Mid lane.
You're much better at the math than I am.
Ori. Tanking a lot of damage. Like, this is just a game winner, and he needs to use lane winner. Like, he needs to use a healing cell. He needs to bring it. Yeah, bring one right now. I think he got surprised by the Dragon Tail. He didn't expect it to get it. Like, he would expect it to get probably Breathe Fire, but nothing to say. Nicely done.
What you see is goes to the Dragon Tail, another slight, and the combine up in this. Taking out a creep. Very important though. Got the stun onto Ancient Apparition, but it's just PYW being innocent for the moment.
Ancient Apparition can't do much in this lane. He's playing again. I know I hurt your feelings because you're a big AA spammer, but only thing he can do is harass. He needs to be very careful with his positioning. Like, one bad step could be a kill. Next assassin, once he hits that like level 3, 2 points in Impale, level 2 Iron Shell. Yeah, this is what I talked about. They get the level 2, the minus armor is just too high. These two heroes have a ton of killing potential. Faith Beyond gets First Blood. I want to see if he decides to get a bottle. I think a lot of value from bottle in this game, especially when you get a First Blood, allows you to continue to play aggressively in this lane. Like, you can just use the bottle, Snapfire could be the one, just going for those refills. Or if he wants to go a different route, you know, just get that Orb of Corrosion. Because he's not getting harassed too much.
Yeah. You know how I feel about those off-lane bottles.
For people who now watch Season 1, give me your thoughts, Speak Up.
you broke it down.
bounties.
You've got an off-lane bottle. You don't have to leave the lane, especially when your support's there. He can go refill the bottle. You stay in. You stay mana regen, and it really helps you.
Offlane bottle equals good.
Yeah.
To sum it up.
Break it down. Off-lane bottle equals. Can't do the math on it. It does equal.
So Y dies on the bottom lane. They start to play aggressively with the level 3s. And yeah, Old 11 has a bottle. Oh, Y could be in trouble again. They have boost of speed.
Careful. IW just harassing Innocence. And all by himself,
Innocence is dead.
He's just dead.
Yeah, this is what I talked about. Like,
Courier, that probably dead too.
you need to be very careful. You can't be allowed to go for like contesting the pulls, because one misstep and you're just straight up dead.
You know, very significant. You get a second kill on the support. You also take out the courier.
BYW decides to go for the water rune, so they picked up 2 of those. Dragonite is a hero that doesn't care too much about it. Like, he doesn't go for the bottle. His regen is pretty high anyway.
Right.
So it's all good.
You wanted that.
Things pretty low, I'd say, for the most part. Really expect it to be all too active until we really start 6 on these heroes.
At this lineup, they could potentially make a rotation once on the mid lane. Once Dragonite hits level 6, there is a kill potential with the Dragon Tail. Put some tower damage, because this Dragonite, he doesn't die. Like, he's super tanky. He has a mana regen. He's also getting an extra mana regen with the raindrop, a bit more sustainability in the lane. On top of it, I'm a bit worried about the bottom lane. AA sitting at the 1 CS. Faceless Void still farming decently, 26, but there is kill potential. We're gonna see a double Ion Shell back.
Yeah, he's looking like he's dead. No time lock and no help at the moment. They just chase down Ame. Now they've got the Spike Carapace over at Innocent. All that's happening over mid, getting rotation for on the Ember. So yeah, the boys dying bottom. They're getting a kill onto the mid. They're trying to have at least one lane.
You know, when I get all these predictions correctly about the game, I'm some of a puppy myself, you know, type of a meme, where like, yeah, it's, you know, these heroes that rely on level 6s on a mid lane like Dragonite, Death Prophet, you know that they will bring one extra support, maybe even 2, try to get a kill, get the tower damage. It's easy to predict what you're gonna do with certain heroes.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So you're saying
Flames rush forth.
Budget 1, 10%.
nothing to say. Showing me.
He's still alive.
He's trying to run.
But not for long.
But he can't avoid death. UI dies though. Nothing to say. Fall in return. Kills
Dire's
across
courier
the map.
has been
Rotation's coming
killed.
because we said that was a lane that really didn't feel like there would be much aggression overall.
Yeah, this is the type of rotation you kind of expect. And now on the bottom lane, Faceless Wave getting close to level 6. I'm not sure if they have enough damage. If the heroes are full HP, I don't think they get a kill. Like with just Ancient Apparition, they need to bring one extra hero. Pango's having a really good time, so he needs to be active. Like him and Dragonite will need to keep them busy.
Run with the wall, and now the haunt. They've got the vacuum, the silence, the damage. Ami, he is dead again.
Good rotation. They just bring the numbers. Their tower damage is pretty limited until Death Prophet gets level 6. Whenever you have Ember Spirit, you need to pair him up with the hero that has some kind of tower damage to be able to munch through the towers, because he doesn't provide anything. Neither does like Spectre, though she gets 3-4 items.
Tier 1. Careful.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
creeps. Ori comes over, slide out, but it's not really much of a just little bit of a little situation. And
Dyer's
a
middle
kill.
tower has fallen.
That is picked up by Ori, so maybe they want to turn this a little bit. Fire Snap that lands on the Nyx Assassin, but PYW, he might die here, but that was really impressive that he was able to avoid the Rolling Thunder like that.
Oh yeah, he knows how it works. He knows the exact speed. He is also physician in his free time. That's why, you know, he's able to do it. He takes out a piece of paper, a pen, does the calculation where he needs to go.
Calculation.
Yeah, he doesn't
Radiant's
calculate
bottom tower
that
is under
fact.
attack.
Like whenever you die, looking on the top.
Up on top, Sniper in
My
trouble.
God, that
Polio.
minus armor.
Very quickly, yeah, that minus armor is very disgusting. And it's
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Let you have
Dyer's
It's minus 12 armor at the moment. The little shredder with the
Radiant's
lucky
bottom
shot
tower
level
is
2.
under attack.
what, minus 11? Four or 5 minutes into the game.
Now you also get the extra minus 5 armor from Medallion. There it is, the
Dyer's
combo
top
on the
tower
bottom.
is under
It's got
attack.
Mortimer's Kisses coming through, and Old 11 is dead now. A little bit of revenge there. Q gets the credit for the kill, but accurate with the...
He doesn't get the last hit, which you would want him to have.
Radiant are
Because he's
scanning.
been kind of struggling, managed to die 2 times.
Yeah. Went after Faith Beyond, but now the Rolling Thunder, Ice Blast comes in. That's going to land on the Puyo.
Radiant's
Right
top
clicks
tower
through,
is
and
under
they
attack.
probably another
Dyer's bottom
swashbuckle to get
tower
this
is under
kill.
attack.
Got the swashbuckle, they'll have the damage, he'll shatter. Innocence will get credit for that kill onto Puyo.
I'll take that.
I said that Pango needs to be a bit more active this time around. He's been involved in 4 out of 7 kills. Going for a different item build. We've seen like the Maelstrom type of build where you're able to scale. This time around, because Pango consumes a lot of mana, so he decides to get Arcane Boots and has a Blink Dagger queued up. So this is going to be their form of initiation. Dragon Knight finishing the power threads after Falcon Blade also wants to get a Blink Dagger. Sometimes the Blink Daggers are a bit too much, but we'll see. We'll see, you know, because Dragon Knight naturally wants to get it. Pango, usually not his first choice item.
The WE it's the amount of gold. It's done. The amount of gold that gets spent. Looking for ability because the 2 heroes are getting spending so much gold.
4,500
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
gold on items just for the mobility.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
Done. You know what? W just
Radiant's middle tower is under
time
attack.
lock first hit back.
Dyer's top tower is under
By
attack.
Carapace, and now Mortimer's Kisses. The first one lands on PYW. They're going to try and catch it while walking through it, so it's a kill to have.
On this long range, no spells. AA Blast, Mortimer's Kisses. Snapfire needs to be careful because when
Dyer's top
on
tower
top
is
enough
under
to say,
attack.
second dagger into his TP. They've got the vac. Able to finish that TP. Use the dagger, trying to run. Remember, get the kill, and they'll take out this DK.
yeah, sometimes you're not paying attention. Is vacuum available? They're gonna be able to.
Beyond now, got the Hawk, he'll get the kill. Poyoyo gets credit for that one. Full team on Proc that gets sits on the Innocence. Fire Snap a little bit of Exorcism on Flash Land. Hit the shot with the stun on the so
Can't even finish my sentences. They are constantly
Dyer's
fighting.
bottom tower is under attack.
So yeah, they get 2 big kills.
Never refuse
They don't get
good.
any tower damage out of that one, but they took the bottom tower. So it's a position 5 death profit, so she's gonna put extra points in the silence, like this AoE silence 6-second durations when it's maxed out. I expect that from position 5 death profit. Like, you're not so much about dealing the damage with the Crypt Swarm, it's all about the control. Ahmed, he's shifting. He's thinking about, what do I need to go for? First he had the Mask of Madness, now he's going for a more standard build these days. Roll and
dagger reveal. They've got a blast and a quick kill on Ori. One of those guys, well, that I just think really have first season we
Radiant's
there were
bottom
definitely,
tower is
series
under
where he
attack.
picked it up
People
quite a bit.
expect that, when you're Ori, that you're always going to have a good
Yeah.
game, like you can carry the team from the mid lane as well. Well, considering the region you're playing in, like,
It's tough.
It's very tough. Like, you're not going to be able to perform. You're not going to be able to give 100% every single game because the competition is so strong.
It becomes very difficult, and really waiting for him to have that moment of pop off. Right now, 35 fires that before he did it again. Ice Blast not even needed, so he'll let that run all the way.
Well, maybe if we stop talking about him, he will stop dying. Usually it's the other way around. We praise someone,
Radiant's
say how
bottom
he's
tower
doing
is
well,
under
and
attack.
then he instantly dies.
Regeneration.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Chrono is available. DY is there with the silence. It's a long duration time. This is 5-second silence.
Whoa, very preemptive on the Chrono, but I assume he saw, with the Sentry, he saw PYW.
He did not want to risk anything. I think it's completely fine to use a Chronosphere there just to get a kill, and you're also denying a possibility that you're gonna die there. So, good stop, just one kill, but you can go back to triangle and keep farming up.
Die, are you okay?
Radiant's middle tower is under
Ends up
attack.
being worth it. See if now turn it into something positive for them. But obviously, hindsight. Setting up like they want smoke. Got the act delivered on the.
They have
also
two
a
big
Spirit
items.
Vessel.
They have a Spirit Vessel. They also have charges on it. So this is going to be a lot of damage. They also know the Chronosphere is down, so they want to keep fighting right now. Exorcism also available. Like, you have Iron Shell, you have a Flame Guard plus Spirit Vessel. That's so much overtime damage.
Q moving over. He's going to be spotted. They're coming through. Going to get the kill. Nothing to kill. They've got the wall down. Back in the so they're both going to the wall. The ice pack comes in, but it's not enough of a deterrent. Nothing to say, and GQ will die.
Two relatively easy
Radiant's
kills.
middle
If they
tower
brought the
is under
numbers,
attack.
we'll pop the Exorcism,
Radiant's
go for the
structures
tower.
are fortified.
And they also set up vision, like 2 deep observer boards. Like, they have 1 observer board inside the base. Like, this is not gonna get rewarded. And it's gonna give them so much information, whether they're smoking, whether they're moving around the map. Mango,
Over the rolling thunder, but he gets
Under
the searing
attack.
chains. They've got the silence as well as the spirit sight.
But this silence lasts forever. It's a maxed out silence, which I really like. 6-second silence coming up
Radiant's
from the
middle
DP.
tower has fallen.
It also lowers the cooldown. It's a 12-second cooldown spell, so 6-second downtime.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
Because he understands his job. I believe a lot of people in chat were like, why is he not maxing out the nuke? He's playing the 5. His, role is just pretty much silence. Try to control the people. They have enough damage. And, you will eventually deal damage with the Exorcism.
Dire
UI
are
playing
scanning.
the perfect role right now. Off that though, they go into Roche. They do have a lot of minus armor, so they should be able to take Roche at a decent speed. The question is it fast enough? We're starting to see Vici rotate over.
Wall available in 10.
Fast enough.
Also, they have Arcane and an Ember. No way to dispel it.
Gotta be careful. There's Chrono available.
Ori.
They've got the side. They're getting a little bit too deep. Guys, they'll get the kill on the Ember. Vacuum with the stun. Not enough just yet. Now the Chrono lands on it too. They look over PYW who has a slight carapace out. He gets bounced in the air. The Chrono doesn't lead to having any damage. Just a little bit of control. They're going back in a little behind. See who gets it. Why? They also got the Roche kill. Down goes nothing. A 17 later, Ame, why? 4 heroes.
This is gonna be a team wipe.
That goes so well for Vici.
Unfortunately, Ori decides to like go in preemptively. Not sure what he was thinking, because like he goes in and they have a lot of stuns. Like they can catch you. They have this Dragonite long duration stun, a cookie, possibly a Chronosphere. Like you need to be careful. He also had Arcane Rune. Let's see that one again. So yeah, he just gets blown up instantly.
Good. QIW, and then he goes back and he throws this Chrono, and he gets stunned by the Spike Carapace.
One thing that we didn't discuss, something that I didn't think of before, that Nyx Assassin is actually a really good counter to Faithlessoid, because he has this uncontrollable damage in terms of like up the time dilation, and it deals damage now, so you can Carapace that off.
Radiant's top tower.
And it's also very good at stopping the Snapfire ulti. Once Snapfire is used, it's considered as the biggest counter. Mid lane.
Going Thunder, bounced up onto the high ground. QIW
Radiant
in that
structures
fight.
are fortified.
I want to say he locked down all 5 heroes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Carapace once that's maxed out. 10 second
Radiant's top
cooldown
tower is
on it.
fallen.
I'd love to see a point, at least, maybe even 2 on mana burn. But since you're playing with the Darks here, I can understand why he's maxing out the stun.
Radiant are
Because
scanning.
the stun doesn't really scale that much, but
Dire's
when you
middle
have
tower is
something
under attack.
to combine it with, I guess that's the only reason. Like, it's a game change. Like, this Darks here
Dire's
is
bottom tower is
relatively
under attack.
farmed. As by relatively, I mean the most farmed hero in the game. Has the Aghanim Scepter, has the Hood going into the fight.
About how close this game. You look at the movements, and it feels like both these teams can read each other so well. These players have probably played each other hundreds of times.
Exactly. Didn't talk too much about the Spectre this game. She's having a really good time as well. Died only twice. Manta style going into the Cruiser Blade. We've seen that from time to time. Mana burn very good against the Faceless Void. Just the extra slow, the extra lockdown, like it's a really pain in the ass to play at the later stages of the game, especially the mana burn coming up from the Nyx. I remember back when Medusa's Snake was stealing mana, and then you pair it up with the Nyx Assassin. You also take like the possible counter because Medusa doesn't like to play into Nyx because of the Carapace, and of course the mana burn. And then you just burn their mana, like they don't get to play Dota. Smoke from LGD.
They've got the stun with the Dragon Tail. The Mortimer's Beast is coming through. The Rolling Thunder bouncing them up into the air. Ice Blast coming in, and that will be why getting the kill on a full yo-yo. QTP, that's successful. Trying to chase, nothing to say. He gets around the trees, but then drop the wall. Now, see, vacuum back into the wall. This is looking like a very dead Dragonite, and it will be. Old 11 gets credit for the kill.
I like the way Jinq played that fight. He uses Mortimer's Kisses, launches 2 or 3 kisses, and then uses a little shredder, lowers down the armor, the Solar Crest, uses the cookie as well, just to stun lock him after the Dragon Tail stun ends. So just some beautiful spellcasting coming up from LGD.
Yeah. Touchdown is what DY needs to give. They're gonna go in, they want to get the Pangolier. Chrono on the 2. Radiant's bottom towards the Snapfire.
Blast.
Very delayed. They've got the Ice Blast that really just doesn't do enough. Ame on the roll with BKB being popped. 5 heroes here. There's no way to get out of this one. It's 2 silence right off the BKB being down. They'll dive even further wide and get themselves.
Like AA Blast was coming from the top lane. It took them quite a while to get
Radiant's
there.
bottom
Like if it
tower
connected a
is
bit
under
earlier,
attack.
maybe they get a
Dire's top
kill,
tower is
but
under attack.
yeah, they definitely need to use the combo. They already used the kisses, so no damage coming out inside the Chrono.
The air. To say, trying to defend the silence for so long.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know
Yeah, this is just
what they're gonna do.
kind of feeding away kills at this point. They will take
Radiant's
tier 2
bottom
tower,
tower
can
has
take the
fallen.
outpost after this. And DY, he's still holding the Aegis. Just ran out. but I think that was pretty big. If they managed to get the hand on Aegis, they could play a bit more aggressively. Roll. Doesn't have a dust. No sentries.
Okay. Roll used.
Never refuse gold given.
YW, who's having a fantastic. So, up to level 13, looking real green so far. He's going into the blink deck, so
Just for the combo. I kind of like it. We have this back into wall combination with the stun, chains, that Prophet silence like Spectre's gonna use the haunt. It's much easier to execute like this type of combo when Spectre uses the haunt first, show you where the heroes are standing. Darkseer has a full mech finish. He's just staying on top of the network throughout the whole game.
yeah, he hasn't gone down to even the spear yet.
Thanks be to you.
Arcane boots, the Magma Pipe, but Chogi's there. He's ready to go.
This is not utility. This is straight up damage as well coming out from this hero. And sustain that he provides is also insane. Like shell charging.
Oh, they got the rules. The rogue better coming through with rolls. They get the kill and innocent card this one off. And themselves on able to be killed either. Your attention on the Chrono. They get thrown on nothing to save them. Chrono, they've got a little bit of follow it up with the damage for the Iron Troll is going to
That's only 5.
Getting a kill on the DY. The remnants forward looking over for this Faceless Void, who try to time walk the wall and TP out.
Slight.
Oh, they got him with the slight homage.
It just came off. And DY, like this is the dream from your position 5. You dealt the damage, you used all your abilities pretty much, and then Faceless Void chronos you, and you died. This is where the tip is gonna come from. Like, he's completely fine with that.
Lead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You see the Chrono and just the damage coming. How he can't sustain in his own Chrono when they've got the Iron Shell
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
taking him down.
Dire's bottom
If he has no
tower is under
BKB,
attack.
like, he needs to be very careful. They have mana burn, they have vacuums, those long duration silences. No way of dispelling
Radiant's
things
middle
other than the
tower has
BKB.
fallen.
There's not one single save coming out from his teammates. I see Jimmy trying to build Glimmer Cape. That's something, but Force Staff's not gonna help you out inside the Chrono as well. It's looking rough
Yeah, I mean,
for
they're down
PSG.LGD.
10K.
They're down 10k. They are relying on Ame landing a big Chrono.
So there's nothing to say. Down, follow it up, roll up, wait through rolling thunder. Top direction gets used, guarding top by two. Top down themselves, the post. They have enough to lock it down. Rolling thunder. Exploding with the wall, the vacuum. He did it up. The enemy using wine as well as GQ. Ame, that BKB's not going to last much longer. Boost the time walk onto the high ground. Beyond, he's now in between trees and got the move. Damage by characters, but there's the Dragon Zone. Roll up right on top. Roll up. It looks like it's going to keep him alive though. Faith Beyond out of mana and out of health. Old 11 gets the kill, and I mean, again, that's 3 for Vici.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're losing Ori.
Yeah, Ori is just a sacrificial
Radiant
lamb in this game.
structures are
He
fortified.
pretty much dies every single time. And DY, he has Floppy Hat, Eon Disc, Dual Scepter. He's super farmed for position 5. Like, if we're
Radiant's
gonna
top
see that
tower
fight
is
again,
under attack.
like Ancient Apparition, why he did a really good job just landing the ulti on multiple heroes considering the situation he was in. We'll see that one again, I hope so.
We're gonna try and go towards these heroes.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Whoa!
Alright, where are the tips at? Maybe they didn't notice. Maybe they're like, you know, we're just backing off, buying items in the base. If Yeah,
This is gonna be a
Check
replay like Chrono.
check the way he used ulti and then moves backwards to try to connect on all of them. It was just a beautiful play, but yeah, his team is still losing, but you can understand like that he fully knows how to utilize the hero in the situations that he's in right now. You thought that was gonna be a replay of a car. Oh, it's not. Easy clap, let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Because Ame, he's been popular, you know, and some of these heroes, like, if you give him this hero, you never know, like, what can happen. Could potentially be a 5-man chrono catching 4 of his teammates and himself. Could be, like, a godlike 5-man enemy chrono. You never know with Ame.
Do we call it the Empire now?
I think I've heard that somewhere before.
Yeah. Me too. Somewhere. 14k lead for Vici.
This is second Roche. Ember
Shard
Spirit.
on Ember.
He picked up the shard.
Oh no. Oh no!
Beautiful. Slow it down a bit. Oh, no. That wasn't even close. Like, that was relatively close, but even if you catch Nyx Assassin, like, it's still not worth it at this point.
Alright. Dragon Tail, Ice Blast, with the little commander and the roll up. It's taking a while. Definitely probably gonna go after Ori, who's on the back line of the line. He doesn't have nice class to throw, though. You think he's on the Ember, who's moving forward with an Iron Shell on him.
Iron Shell
He runs out on Ame. So he's got the remnants to move forward. Can you avoid it? They're going to haunt it. Get the kill on the Ame. They'll take it back for 64 seconds. Move to the back lines. Look over at QQ.
They might fall it. And they're just bound time them at the moment.
Coming, Vici, they want to finish off everybody. They want to destroy their hopes and dreams and even roll up. Dragon Tail coming through on the side. And a Fire Staff Pookie, but remember, Aegis. You need to take out
Radiant's
the
bottom
Spectre
tower
twice.
is under attack.
It's proving difficult just to get a point.
They got a couple of buybacks, one from Y, one from Fate Beyond. Didn't lose anyone. Like, I don't think they can lose this game. Like, Ame is just not having a good time at all. They need to land. Just gonna throw it out there. 4 or 5-man chrono. Enemy heroes, just to be more specific. And land AA Blast plus Mortimer's Kisses, because I don't see them winning this game.
Never refuse
A lot of
gold
pressure
given.
to land the perfect chrono. Even a lot of pressure to land a chrono. QIW, Aeon Disc, it's got the blink as well as the rules. Ready to go, going into the Aeon Disc, it's hard to kill already. LGD team is to get killed. So how long it took get a kill in the Nyx Assassin. Still costing.
Still a minute and 30 seconds left on Aegis, so they can go for the high ground push. 15 seconds until that Prophet Exorcism is up. This is level 3 Exorcism coming up from your position 5.
Void. If it's gonna even be enough. Yeah, Exorcism from the 5. Like, you guys had a perfect game.
Pretty much, yeah.
Chat, I need to know your thoughts. Put a 1 in the chat if you think the chrono is going to hold 3 or more people in it. Heroes?
Enemy heroes?
Heroes?
Heroes? Including Void?
No, Void is not included.
Kisses on mid?
No. They're bring it down. He's gone. And now they're going to try and turn around. They go for GQ. They've got the Exorcism going. The chrono! It hits on the 2 enemy heroes as well as the Pangolier. They've got the Exorcism rolling. The BKB popping by Ame. D1 getting low. Alright, Bracers is no longer a problem. Time walk out with the South Series chains. The Fire Snap will keep trying to get him away from the side of BG. The back into the wall. They are going after Abe. They just don't have the kill just yet. And so the swap from that disarms this sector. The weak to the stun that comes out from PYW. And he blinks in, uses the impale series chains on it to fade beyond. He's all coming to save. They might not have to say. It's not the bashes. They have the damage. They'll get the kill to the DJ. He's dead for 95 seconds without buyback. But in the air goes PYW. He moves. Abe with the impale. That puts him off the air. They get the kill on the void. He's got no buyback as well. Beyond trying to run. Jinky trying to help out his heroes, but it's not going to be enough. They're in the base and they have the total numbers of this OGD side. Try to get these kills. They got the disarm though on Ori. It's a little bit dicey for him, but he's got help, so he's fine. Innocence dies. Beyond gone. 4 heroes dead without buyback, and Vici overwhelmed LGD once more.
Their heroes are not good at taking the... No, call GG. Yeah, they're not good at taking the buildings, but they will go and take a fight inside your base near the tier 4 towers, because these heroes are very maneuverable. You have